What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video, guys, we are going to be going over what's next for my 2011 Honda Civic Si, my 8thgen Si. Basically, guys, this is the car that basically started my whole YouTube channel, and we're going to talk about what's next moving forward with my 2011 Honda Civic Si, guys. I guess it might be time to say goodbye to the Honda Civic Si. This is a 2011, the last year they made the 8thgen Honda Civic Si. I was able to get one of these back in 2012, right before when they stopped making them. It was completely stock, only had like 9,000 miles on it used. This is it, man. I'm getting rid of the 2011 Honda Civic Si. I know, guys, I know you guys are probably like, nah, no way, he's not getting rid of this, man. This is the car that started the whole YouTube channel, and I started doing the modifications and sharing the process, shared everything, changing the rotors, bigger brakes, the calipers, the braided lines for the brakes and everything. I showed you guys the whole kit that I'm gonna do, intake header exhaust, full bolt-ons, getting the car tuned, everything. I showed you guys so much stuff. I did so many things to this car. But guys, I had this car since 2012. I had no issues with the car, guys. So that is what, from 2012 till 2025. Basically, I had this car for freaking 12 years, no issues at all, guys. But I think it's time to let her go, guys. So I am going to be getting rid of my 2011 Honda Civic Si. I'm going to be picking something else up. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's time to just move on, man. I had this car for a long time. It's been good to me. Maybe it's just time to get rid of it. I got the whole OEM kit. You can't even buy this kit no more. People, I still get comments today asking me where to get the wing, the rear lip, the side skirts, the front lip. All of these parts are discontinued. They don't even make it no more. It's insane. A lot of these stuff on this car, they don't even make anymore. The car is still on bags and everything, guys. Yeah, man, the car still works amazingly for all these years. No hiccups, no issues. It is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta move on to bigger and better things. But for real, guys, I'm not gonna sell the car. Actually, we have a bunch of stuff that we're going to be working on the car. So yeah, we're not going to get rid of it. I'm just joking with y'all. You know I can't get rid of this car, man. I had it for so long, so many years. And guys, guess what? I had no issues with the car. This is an amazing daily. The best car that I ever had. And I had no issues for freaking 12 years. So guys, so let's talk about, for real, what is the next step for the 2011 Honda Civic Si. This is actually, guys, my favorite car. All the cars that I have, you guys know I have this 2011 Honda Civic Si. I have a 2019 Honda Civic Type R, and then I recently picked up a 2023 Nissan GTR R35, and they recently just stopped making them too. So lucky enough to get a brand new GTR, which is my dream car. So yeah, guys, I'm not getting rid of this car. This car is an amazing car for a daily. But what is the next step for this car? Basically, with this car, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed, and we're going to be doing a lot of new little upgrades on the car. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me on Instagram too, like, yo, when are you going to be start making videos of the 8thgen Honda Civic Si? So guys, here we go. We're going to start making videos of the 8thgen Honda Civic Si again, like the old times. So guys, the first thing we're going to be working on, and I'm going to point them out and showing you guys, the goal is to, I believe I have 168,000 miles on this car. So the goal is to get this car, continue to keep running, and we're going to start restoring the car. And what I mean by restoring the car, we're going to start fixing things here and there. So what I mean is, this car definitely needs to get a retune, so we're gonna have to start doing some maintenance on the car, and then we're going to, after we do all the maintenance and stuff, we're gonna start eventually in due time get another motor and start rebuilding the motor, a new motor. So we're gonna get a new motor and eventually start rebuilding the motor. But this is currently my daily, so I still need to daily the car. Might change up the look a little bit, so definitely is going to be a big restoration. Maybe change it up a bit. I know some people really love the USDM look, the US version FA5 look. Some people like the conversions and stuff like that, the FD2, the Mugen RR, but we'll see what comes out in the future for the car. But I know you guys are going to be excited about what is next for this car. So let's talk about it. So like I told you guys, this car needs to get retuned, and there's a couple things that needs to be fixed. So let me go ahead and pop the hood and start running down the whole list of what needs to be fixed for the maintenance for this car to keep moving forward. And I know you guys are excited to see all this stuff get done. So I recently just popped the hood on this car. I think the last video I made of this car was I replaced all of the bushings on the car. So I did the inner and outer tire rods, I did the lower control arm, I replaced the ball joint, all of that for the front. And I think for the rear I did the bushings for the end links, and I did the rear subframe bushings as well. So all the bushings and stuff has been changed. Some stuff that I've done that needed to be fixed was, so recently, as you guys know, this car is 12 years old, and man, a lot of parts you can't even get for this car now. It's crazy how time is flying, and you can't even get replacement parts on some of the stuff. Some of the stuff, it's like they're just discontinuing and not making it ever again. So some things that I had to recently replace was my oil cap. This is a brand new one, as you guys can see. One day I took it off and the whole thing snapped in half. So I was like, damn, I needed to add some oil to the car because it was low on oil. And it's just like, all right, let me take it off and add some oil. The whole thing snapped. Luckily, my whole day was already done. So all I had to do was go to AutoZone, get some type of oil cap for it for the meantime, and then put the oil, fill it up with oil, put the oil cap, because this is my daily, I need it for the next day. And then I recently picked up this new dipstick. So my dipstick that I had for the longest, it wasn't secure at all. I would like barely use my finger and it would just pop out. So I guess the little O-rings you see, those green ones, they were shot. So now I could I could just lift my hand up and the whole thing will slide out. But now I bought a new dipstick. So it's just little maintenance things like that. So now let's talk about stuff that I need for this car. So one thing I need for this car, which I don't have any leaks, thank God I don't have any leaks. As you guys can see, my valve cover is toasted. As you guys can see, the paint is coming off. Somehow a rock got in between here and shaved away the paint. This paint on the side is over here is coming off. I need to get all new. I need to get a new valve cover, and I need to get all new replacement bushings. So what bushings I'm talking about all these little bushings right here, all around, needs to be replaced. And one time I believe one of these were kind of like wet, but as you guys can see, it's kind of dried up now. So I don't know what that was, but I need to get all new seals. So I need a valve cover gasket. I need all of those little bushings to be replaced. I need the bushings that's inside of the valve cover to be replaced. So yeah, that needs to be done. All right, but so far right now it's not leaking, it's holding up so far. But of course this is my daily, so we gotta at least get it to the point to retune. So one thing we're gonna do, which I already recently bought because I'm like, hey, I need to get this car retuned ASAP, is basically, as you guys can see with the Skunk 2 intake. I want to tell you guys a story about this actually. Well, the story is, if you guys were ever on the 8thgen Civic forums back in the day, so the old forums, you log on, you leave comments on the different people's posts and stuff like that. During Christmas time, they were doing giveaways, and I was actually, all you had to do was comment on the post, and I was lucky enough to win the Skunk 2 3.5 inch intake for free. So crazy. That's a crazy story. Like, I was shocked because I was literally just got this car. I think I just purchased the headers, and I think I had the exhaust already too, and all I needed was the intake, and I won the intake for free. So lucky me, I came up, and I was super excited. I was like, damn, I got an intake and I got it for free. So that was pretty dope. So the only thing I love this intake because you still have access to your battery right here. But the only thing compared to other intake systems where the battery's like tucked below and it's hard to disconnect it or replace the battery, only thing I do not like about this intake is this MAF housing right here. As you guys can see, it's cracking. It's made out of rubber, so over time, vibration and the heat, it deteriorates it. So you got to keep replacing this. I think this is going to be my second or third time in the whole times I've owned this car that I've replaced this MAF housing. So I'm going to replace this MAF housing to make sure there's no leaks, there's no issues. I'm probably going to clean it up a little bit. I got to clean up the engine bay. I'm going to take off the intake and everything, make sure the throttle body's clean and everything. There's nothing weird or anything inside there. Just clean it up. So I'm going to pick up a MAF housing and the new MAF housing that's rubber, which I have to get the same thing but it's replaced. And then I'm going to get a new intake, a 4-inch intake. That's what these that Skunk 2 3.5-inch intake comes with. It's a 4-inch intake filter. I'm gonna get a new filter, so that should be good. Second thing I definitely know I need to do is the exhaust. Underneath the exhaust, I have, if you guys want to know, I have the Go Power 3-inch exhaust. So the Go Power exhaust, it sounds freaking amazing. I love it. Best sounding exhaust in my opinion for the car. But all of the exhaust gaskets need to be replaced. I have them, so I got to replace that. And then also where the header connects to the exhaust, there's a donut gasket. I have to replace that donut gasket, and probably all of the bolts need to be replaced on the exhaust too, because you know, after a while they rust out and you don't want the exhaust breaking apart on you on the road, and you don't want that exhaust fumes to be inside of your car smelling it and all of that. So that needs to be replaced. The next thing that we need to do is get new rotors. As you guys can see, these, if it looks shiny with lines in them, they're pretty much toasted. They're done. Yeah, they're not even, you can tell because the car it will be struggling to slow down. So I need to get rotors. Man, I think I posted on Instagram, man, rotors in 2025 with these new tariffs and stuff, man, these small little rotors, these rotors are some small little rotors for this small car. These rotors are freaking expensive. They're going for $600 to $700 for these same StopTech slotted and drill rotors. These rotors were going for 300 bucks. Now today they're going for $600 to $700, and these tariffs are not even kicked in yet. Insane. Inflation has gone through the roof. So need to get the new MAF housing, new filter, Skunk 2, new rotors, change the exhaust gaskets. And I think at that point after we do that, oh, I have another thing that needs to be replaced that I believe I did them at 110 or 120,000 miles. I did the spark plugs, and right now I think it's at 168. So since the car is kind of running a little rich, I want to go ahead and swap the spark plugs, because I feel like I could just tell that before I get it tuned, swap the spark plugs, go get a fresh tune with new spark plugs, everything. I recently just changed the oil too, so the oil is fresh oil in here. So I'm gonna start, you're gonna start seeing videos on this stuff getting done, so I can show you guys the process of getting the car tuned. So I'm gonna go with the same person that the Integra Type S got tuned by in my Type R. I'm gonna go to Derek from Innovative Motorworks, and I'm gonna just do an e-tune. So I'm gonna show you guys the process on that. So basically I'm just gonna be doing logs and sending it to him. So Derek, your tuner will tell you, hey, go on a flat straight road, do a third gear pull from whatever 3,000 RPMs, go all the way to 8600 RPMs. You hit data log on a Honda, it records it, you do the pull, then you hit data log again, it saves it, then you upload it from you hooked up your Honda to the computer, it saves that log, you send it to your tuner, and your tuner makes adjustments to see if it's throwing enough gas, air, timing all at the same time. Everything is good until it's perfect and the car's running A1 again. So I definitely got to get that done. So I'm sure you guys every step of the way, like I always do in the videos, and you guys love that. So I'm super excited to be doing that and get this car tuned. I really need to get this car tuned. It is, in my opinion, running rich, but yeah, so something's telling me like, yeah, I got to get this done sooner than later. Goal is for this car, I need this car to last me, we're in 2025, I need this car to last me at least 4 to 5 more years. And of course we're going to be rebuilding the engine, so this car is not going nowhere, because man, if this car has lasted me this years for this many years, you can't beat that, man. This is an amazing car. 12 years, what car lasts 12 years? Man, it's an amazing car. So with this original motor, I need this thing to last me at least 4 to 5 years. It's probably gonna be a lot shorter than that before I start, you know, rebuilding, restoring the car, but for the meantime, at a minimum, I need the car to last from there that much time. So man, guys, I'm super excited to start this process, start making videos on this car again. I think I told you guys I actually have a turbo kit for the 2019 Honda Civic Type R that I might be giving away. Would you guys be interested in basically a turbo, the whole fuel system, injectors, low pressure pump, hardline drilled, high pressure pump, full setup? Would you guys love me to do a giveaway on there? Hey, let me know in the comments. Done to this car. Oh yeah, and don't forget, I almost forgot about this, I need to get new motor mounts. Guys, I have to buy new motor mounts for this car. Oh man, the motor mounts are done. I already know they're done. The only one that's still surviving, which I recently replaced, was the Hasport rear motor mount, because you definitely have to get an upgraded rear motor mount for this car, because if you don't, the header will actually hit the frame. So when you do a headers on this car, you have to get a rear motor mount or the header will actually hit the frame. But I did replace the rear motor mount because it's clocked out. It started hitting, you started hearing weird noises and stuff, and I was like, yeah, the rear motor mount, this whole thing is flexing. But I know the other mounts are shot. So guys, this stuff is not cheap, especially today in 2025. It's insane, man. How much is a new valve cover gonna cost with all of the bushings and valve cover gasket? New rotors, I just told you, 600 to 700 bucks. Like, things are freaking, it's insane. Engine mounts, oh man, you already know that's well over 5 something, man. So this stuff adds up. But the best thing about it is when you fix these kind of issues and get the car retuned and stuff, the car will last longer. So as long as you, one thing I love about Hondas is as long as you take care of them, they will last for a long time. Especially if you take care of them, do the maintenance, like the stuff I'm talking about, and then keep changing out oil regularly and stay on top of it, this thing will run for years, man. 200,000 miles, 250,000, go to 300,000 miles, this thing will run. So as long as you take care of the car will take care of you, man. So I'm super excited to share this process with you guys. And guys, I really appreciate you guys for always supporting me throughout the years. All the ones that always hit the like button, always watch all the videos, subscribe to the channel, that share the videos to everyone, that hit notification bell and be notified when the videos pop up. You guys always watch them. I appreciate all of you guys for always tuning in and showing me support throughout all the years, man. I'm super excited to start working on this car, because it's gonna be like we're going back in time working on this thing again. So guys, if there's anything that you guys want to achieve, find your inner drive, the thing that drives you to take a step toward your goals every single day and make it happen. Peace.